Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Feed the Beast Inventions. So, today is the day where we will be taking this here quarry and we shall be getting it set up. So, what do we need to do in order to do this? Now, have we got any power cabling, I wonder? So we may be needing some power. We have got redstone conduit, that's not necessarily what I was after. Energy conduit, there we go. That is something I was after. We also need some form of storage. Do we have any form of storage at all other than the drawers? It looks like we don't. So I think we need a quick check. I think we need to make ourselves a chest or two very quickly. It's not like we are short on the old wood, is it? So I think what we'll do is let's make one of them. And why don't we do it with the old iron upgrade? Have we got any iron? Just make it that a little bit bigger. There we go. So iron chest, that would just give us that that little bit extra. Now in order to set it up, we do need landmarks, or land markers even, which is this here. So that is literally lapis lazuli and torches. We need, I think a couple of those should be fine for what we need to do. And we also need a lever as well in order to power that. Now for our power source, I am thinking about doing a big reactor, but I'm thinking what we'll probably do for now is throw ourselves together just a very quick Stirling generator. So we basically need a couple of basic gears, some stone bricks and a furnace and a piston. Now we've already got a piston in here, which is good, so we shall steal that. We've got a couple of stone gears there, and then it's the mossy stone, the stone bricks, isn't it? So we've got one of those. Let's just very quickly make ourselves a few more stone bricks. I think 4 is what we need, isn't it? Okay, let's put you back. And the last thing was just a normal furnace. So let's throw this together very quickly. So that was there like so. Like so. Like so. And like so. Ooh. Basic gears. Stone gears. Oh, rubbish. Basic gears. Oh, what are you made of? Sticks and cobble. Okay, we were nearly there. Let's whack that back in there. So basic gears we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got that all completely wrong, haven't we? There we go. 2 of them. So that's like that. Like so. Like so. Like so. And that's a Stirling generator. Perfect. And what we'll do, we'll just go and grab... Guessing it's clearly night. Yes, it is. Oh, you got 2 spiders. It's so noisy. Come on then. You want some as well? Oh, that's a nice shot. Perfect. Bit of an uppercut there. Now, have we got... Yeah, we've got a little bit. Is this full? Not quite. Why don't we do a bit of an exchange then? Oops. Oopsie. Let's grab these. Grab as much as we can and we'll do a quick exchange for a little bit more fuel. just so we're not running completely out of everything that we've actually got. So, down we go. We'll just make it instead of very quick. Let's get what we can with what we've got. So that gives us 26. Why don't we just chuck those in as well? There we go. So it's not a massive amount, but it'll do. It'll do. Okay. So if we now go through to our mining world, we should be able to get this set up. There we go. Right, so you can see I've actually already sort of marked out a bit of an area that we want to use. And to do that, what I've done is just have a look here, have a look on the grid and see sort of where all of the chunks are. So that's measured out of our chunks. I've gone 3 chunks by 3 chunks on this. So we need our torch. So the land marker there. So we'll take that out of the way now. And we need to pop our lever, or lever, just down there. Turn that on and you can see that now shoots out in all the directions. So we now know where this is going to cover. So if we now put this one here, in fact we can actually go, let's go to the end. Why not? Let's just make it that bit bigger. So that's there. Let's run diagonally across here. There we go. Okay, so we have got some water here, but that's fine. There we go. Let's just fill that in. So we now know that is where we want our quarry to be. And we now just need to break this like so. Pop our quarry down. Ooh. So why has that only done this then? Did we not go out far enough? Could have sworn we actually went all the way out here. Wondering whether it was not picking it up because of the thing. But hey, that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind starting with a little one, but that is quite little. Why has that decided to put that here like so? So I wonder then whether we need to go here. Okay, well, let's go with this. So let's pop our generator down. And let's get that powered up. So let's go with extract from here. And we want to insert into here. Oh. Active without signal. So hopefully... Are you now getting power? This is the question. Ah, of course you're not, because we haven't put any fuel in. There we go. So you can see it's now starting to build the area up. I always think this is very cool. And it's off. Okay, so it is doing it in a slightly strange place. It is now kind of throwing stuff out all over the place, so we need to have... Try putting the chest on top. Will that catch everything? Yeah, there we go. Slightly puzzled as to why it's not going all the way up to... Oh, it is going all the way up to the end. So it's a little bit slow. It's probably not a bad thing that we're not doing a massive area, because it does mean... Let's take F9 off. It does mean that we're not going to be sort of going for absolutely ages, sort of through all the topsoil and everything like that. Now, obviously, if we have something a bit more powerful, so if we were running the who says now, struggling to remember what it's called, big reactor, that's it. If we were running the big reactor, then it does mean that we would be able to have this going an awful lot quicker. So it is quite slow, but it works. So what I don't know is whether we can actually, can we chunk load this area? Let's see if we can. There we go. So if we keep that chunk loaded, that will carry on going. So we do need to get some kind of hopper and some kind of fuel. So why don't we pop back and go grab ourselves some fuel. And I believe, have we got a hopper in here? We may have a hopper. We do. Perfect. We can make ourselves another chest very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like so. Let's give us a chest for that. What have we got in the way of coal? A couple of stacks. I probably prefer not to use that though. So let us pop out here again and go get ourselves some more wood. That's very nearly there. Got another 61 there. Let's grab ourselves all of the wood out of here and out of here also. Pop ourselves back in some of the saplings for our little tree thing, and we'll go and exchange this wood again just for a little bit more fuel, so we can keep this thing going for a little while at least. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, not the string. 8. That's more. Go, and then you. A bit more. And a little bit more. There we go. So that should keep us going at least for a little while. So I'm not entirely sure why it decided that it didn't want to go all the way, but I'm not terribly concerned because, like I said, it's a fairly big area. Let's try and pop the hopper there, chest on top there. Oh, we've made 45 chests apparently. Yes, I think we'll probably go back and exchange those. I think. Don't think we needed quite that many. Nip back and we'll exchange those for wood as well. Very quickly. Oh, not for wood, for fuel. Because we don't need all of those. There we go. We'll stick our item conduits, our power conduit things away. There we go. Let's stock up nicely on the old fuel. So yeah, it's running pretty slow. We'll kind of have to keep a little bit of an eye out, just with regards to sort of whether we're actually starting to hit any lava or anything like that, because we'll need to get some water onto that. What we potentially could do, something that kind of occurred to me, was maybe actually bringing out another transmutation tablet out here that we can actually use for all of the cobble and the dirt and everything like that, and actually turn that into fuel that we can actually use. We'll need at some point probably get some ladders just to kind of get down and see what this is actually doing. But we're kind of reasonably close to the portal. We've been mining out a little bit, but not sort of all the way down on here. So hopefully we'll still hit some decent stuff. I mean, it's one thing I've really found with the mining world is that it has been very resource rich, which is obviously the whole point of it. But one of the things we've really struggled for is resources, and just trying to sort of keep all of the metals incoming. We definitely need, before we actually think about the big reactor, is that we need to be seriously getting a lot more of the yellorium, just because that is sort of one of the things that we definitely need in order to do that. So there we go, we can kind of let our quarry get on with it. But there was something else that I actually wanted to do. Now I was looking at the jetpack. I need to, for some of the stuff that I want to do, I need to find myself a nether fortress. I need blazers. I think having a blaze farm, if I can't get hold of a blitz, would be a good thing. But obviously in order to do that, I need to be able to fly. And it's all very well sort of going along with the old jetpack, but as yet I'm not at a point where I can actually upgrade to the next jetpack. So we only get 25,000 RF on this. So what I want to do is have something that I can actually use to power it. And what we kind of came up with was the Flux capacitor. So there's a few different types of these. So you have your basic leadstone flux capacitor, and that one that holds 80,000 RF. Then you go up to the hardened flux capacitor, and that is 400,000, which is good. And then you go to your redstone flux capacitor, which is 4 million. That can go up to. So yeah, we then go on to the resonant one, which to be fair at the moment, pyrotheum, again, we need blaze powder. We don't have any blaze powder at the minute, so we can't actually go that far. Also we need the Enderium, and for the Enderium, let's find the Enderium blend. So for that, yeah, we need platinum dust, which we haven't found any of yet. We need tin, and we need silver, and we need resonant ender. So we're a little way off of that as it is at the moment. So I thought what we can do is we can start making the actual standard flux capacitor. So this is very simple. So it literally is 2 lead ingots, copper ingot, 3 redstone and sulfur, and that gives you your leadstone flux capacitor. Then in order to make your hardened flux capacitor, you pop your leadstone flux capacitor in, 3 more redstone, a tin ingot and 2 invar ingots, and that then gives you your hardened. And then to finish off and get your redstone, it's the 3 redstone, a diamond and electrum. And electrum is actually just silver and gold, so it's 1 silver 1 gold, and that will give you your electrum. So we can now take this out and we can pop that into here, so we can whip out our wee jetpack, and we can pop this in and get that to charge up. Now it's going to take a little while, mostly because we're obviously using a fair bit of power at the moment, but it's all good. That can charge up. So we'll just stick the other jetpack into here for the moment. So I could keep it in the back box, but to be fair, it's not going to discharge. So we can just let this carry on and do its thing, get up to 4 million RF, and then we can keep that basically in our toolbar, when we're wearing our jetpack, and that should then keep charging our jetpack for us, so we shouldn't hopefully run out of energy while we're doing that. So that I thought was very cool. Probably noticed as well, I've put in a couple more of the Yui's workshop tables, just because I was doing a little bit of crafting. I've started to put together a few bits that we need with regards to making the big reactor stuff. So I've started putting a few bits together, but I think we'll probably cover that in the next episode, as there's a fair bit of work and I probably need to do a bit more grinding in order to get to that. But there we go, guys. A little bit of a different episode. So we're actually setting up our quarry, giving ourselves the ability to fly a bit better, so it means we can take off for a nice tour of the nether and go get ourselves a blaze spawner. Would be good. Would like to get a blaze spawner if I can. That would be quite nice to set up in our room downstairs. But yeah, just gives us a chance to kind of get out and explore a little bit more in the nether without the fear of running out of power. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care for now. Bye!